Someone has to modify it. And so you doubt. You have self-image issues. People no longer laugh. It's like, guy. Na wakiona ile meno iko huko ndani wapige picha. Self-critical. You doubt yourself. Am I that beautiful? Am I that talented? Will I ever get there? Self-critical. You don't, and that God has a reason and a purpose for you. You see someone else's family prospering, and all you think about is yourself. Oh, my family is broken. You are not even thinking about it. But because someone else is enjoying, someone posts that they were bought for a cake during their birthday. And yours was just yesterday. No one remembers. Self-critical. Self-critical. You doubt yourself. But what does the scripture say about these things? I would like us to turn to 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 6, 12 to 14. Sorry, it is 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians 6. I will read it. I'll read 12 and part of 13. But our main emphasis will be on 12. I have the right to do anything, you say, but not everything is beneficial. I have the right to do anything, but I will not be mastered by anything. And you say, food for the stomach, and the stomach for food, and God will destroy them both. The body, however, is not meant for sexual immorality, but for the Lord, and the Lord for the body. Our emphasis will not be on issues to do with sexual immorality, but I'd like us to draw a few principles which we can use and apply when it comes to media choices. I have the right to do anything, you say, but not everything is beneficial. It seems the Corinthians were used to saying these things. Actually, Paul himself would say it. Now that see that? Urukweli naimba sasa haleluya. Kwa msalaba nimepaa kutoka katika utumwa. So you have the right to do anything. The Corinthian church, that was the common phrase. I have the right to do anything. Even Paul himself would say, the next verse, or that same verse, he says, I have the right to do anything, but I will not be mastered by anything. So questions you should not ask when it comes to media choices. Whether or not you should use Instagram or TikTok or watch a movie. Is it right? Sindio? Because some of us can argue, imeandikwa wapi kwa Bible? Sindio? Mungu amesema. Kuna mali Mungu amesema? Haiko, sindio? Actually, you'd use Instagram or TikTok or watch a movie. Is it right? Sindio? Because some of us can argue, imeandikwa wapi kwa Bible? Sindio? Mungu amesema. Kuna mali Mungu amesema? Haiko, sindio? Actually, uko chini nasema, food is for the stomach and stomach is for the food. Because it is true. We have become so dependent on these things. My money is here. I cannot go to town without my phone. Contacts are here. I have not memorized all of them. So I will need it. I cannot detach myself from WhatsApp. Neither can you. See, that's where classes are. Sindio? If you have a class, you are told, check WhatsApp. Even in my work, I cannot live without a social media platform. People study online. People stream courses online. YouTube is called the new university. If I want to talk to my mother, I can talk to her via a video call. Sindio? So can you. Ama nyie video callingi watu wa home. If I want to read my Bible, what do I need? My phone. If I want to listen to music, where do I go? I go to my phone, sindio? So do you. And technology has really helped people. So many of us will be employed and work. Everyone use it. Those are not important questions. They will just lead to more and more arguments and debates. But the question that Paul would ask, the first question is not that is it right, he says, but not everything is beneficial. When it comes to TikTok, when it comes to Instagram, when it comes to Netflix, the question is it beneficial? Is it adding any? When it comes to TikTok, when it comes to Instagram, when it comes to Netflix, the question is it beneficial? Is it adding any value to your life? Are you growing more spiritually connected to God, or are you growing more distant? It's not whether it is right, it is whether it is beneficial. And this depends on everyone. This is a personal question you have to ask yourself. The second question, who is the master? Who decides? Who decides whether I'm going to watch? Is it me or is it my WhatsApp? Who decides? Part of the things I have adopted is I have turned off all notifications. I don't get notifications except part of the things I have adopted my phone. But I check. Is I have turned off all notifications. I don't get notifications except for calls. Because I realized every time telling you to check the other. Is your mind telling you or is your phone telling you, check me? If it is your phone, it is the master. That's the question. What is the state of your conscience after you have used it? After you have watched series for the whole night, do you feel, wow, I feel so happy? Ukitokanga TikTok feeling, I am so glad I went there. I'm on a feeling, kina ningefanya ile assignment. I would have done so many other things. What is the state of your conscience after you have used it? Of what benefit is it for you to eat njugu, alafu umwe na tumbo, and to go back? You enjoy chewing, alafu unaumwa na tumbo. That is what some of us have downgraded ourselves to. We enjoy social media, enjoy, but afterwards we feel sad, we feel empty. Why? Why do you crave for emptiness? Things that will not satisfy. What is the state of your conscience afterwards? Are you happy or are you sad? The fourth question is, does it spur you to good deeds? After you have engaged in these platforms, has it spurred you to do something? Are you encouraged? Are you enlivened? Do you feel like now, I feel like I should do this? May technology and media not become a time filler or a gap filler in our lives. And so a few things we can apply as I come to a close. One of them is I have already mentioned. At least it has worked for me. I have had, those are the principles. Is it beneficial? Does it add value? If it does not add value, do away with it. How do you feel after you have used it? If you feel sad, empty, and sorrowful, and self-critical, do away with it. If afterwards you don't feel like you need to do good things, do away with it. And if you realize it is the one that is mastering your life, then do away. 2 things I have committed to doing, and I'd invite us to do. Either self-denial or self-control. For the things you cannot live without, self-control. For the things you can live without, self-denial. And social media platforms. Not because detaching